afternoon, everyone. I'm Kuldip Goel from Many Graphics. I'm going to show you three different type of products we developed, we innovated during last 1.5 years, maybe 2 years. So this is our company in Noida, and currently running in this factory. Show me the next slide. Counterfeiting, against counterfeiting, the security label was our first target, and we kept in mind that what type of sources, what type of solutions are available. Normally we found that commonly used security labels types are wide labels, holograms, tearable labels, and UV readable labels. Okay, next slide please. Challenges in wide labels. Using wide labels stock films are available easily. Anybody can buy it from the open market. Many manufacturers across the world are manufacturing wide label material. This can be procured from open market, and this solution can secure product up to some extent. So it is not a, say, 100% secure solution. So many people are using this type of raw materials. So it is just tamper evident label type of labels. It can't make your product safe and secure. Next type labels material is hologram labels. Many say people are using this type of products. What is the challenges in this hologram labels? Similar look holographic films are available in open market. These are not hologram, these are holographic films available in market. It is very difficult to differentiate between original labels and a copy by end user unless they are expert of labels or both labels are in front of to differentiate. I remember one example. Few years ago, one of my friends bought a Citizen watch from Palika market. And he told me that watch was almost 1/2 of the price than Citizen is available, and that was a scheme in the market. They were selling at 50% of the price. I asked him that this is not the right watch. This is copied watch. So he confirmed me this is having hologram. He showed me the hologram, and that was not the right hologram. So it means the purpose was failed. Even that was opposite side of the purpose. Suppose you are pasting hologram, and somebody is buying copied product, and he is sure this is original because he has seen the duplicate hologram, and he is unable to differentiate. So purpose is defeated in that case. So typically the creator of the product has made a large investment. This is comment I just collected from some say studies. Typically the creator of the product has made a large investment to create the product, but the counterfeiter can copy the product by reverse engineering with a much smaller investment. If the counterfeiter can make a high quality counterfeit as low cost, he has a big advantage over the copyright owner. Most holograms are embossed. Mechanical copies are relatively easy to make. A skilled holographer can make optical copies of hologram that are very difficult to distinguish from the originals. This was say published in Holographic Technology for Anti-Counterfeit Security, Holoprint Asia, Singapore. So this solution is mostly used to secure product counterfeiting. Next slide, please. Tear labels, stock films are available easily. This is one of the aspects people are using, tearable label. It means when you remove the label, it is not coming out completely. So label are being teared in that case. But tear label stock films again are available easily in market. These can be procured from open market, and labels can be made easily by any printer. This is raw material type-based solution. This solution can secure product up to some extent. So it's an eye wash. It is not securing the product. It's eye wash. Yes, I am feeling safe because I am using this label, but this is not the solution. Next slide, please. Again, UV readable labels. These labels require UV light source to ensure genuine product. If you see that product in UV light, you will find the message, hidden message. You can check the message whether it is original or the fake one, or it is copied one. How many users may have UV light source? This is the question. So end user may not have it at all. You can install at, say, suppose dealer level or the retailer level. But I'm sure many of the retailers, they don't want to sell original because they're getting more profit selling copied material. So mainly used by government bodies. In passports, you will check it, you will find in government licensing, you will find this type of solutions. So this is not the right solution again. You people are going to market, buy many, many things, suppose. You find QR codes for many, many products. You scan the QR code, you will find this is original, say copied one. But how many people are going to use it? How many people are able to understand how many secure features our currency is having? Okay, don't worry, don't check. It means whatever is not being checked tightly, what is the meaning of using that type of labels? By keeping all these aspects in mind, we developed a new type of labels. Next slide, please. This is AGPL antigraphic solution. We called it 360-degree security solution. In this case, multiple effects we created into labels. Brush finish background. It is like holographic. So it is brush finish hairline effect we created in background. We use 3D Fresnel lens, 3D logo effect inside the lens, and we use registered multiple printing on top of the label. So this is having multiple type of effects into one label. Same or similar type of material not available in market. So there is no nearby market label is available in the market. Nearby label metal is not available. Master cost is high. Registered printing in combination of all these effects required high infra cost and technical know-how how to produce this. So having just the capital investment to buy a machine is not enough. It requires technical know-how also. So there are so many combinations to produce this type of labels. So it's not very easy to produce. Luckily, we became first company in India to produce this type of labels and second company in the world to make this type of labels. Only few companies in the world are capable of manufacturing this type of labels. So this is safe and secure, say, type of labels. We are exporting to different countries, and we are selling to few brands already in India. We developed this type of labels 1.5 years ago. Thank you. Next to Medika. This is our new factory coming up to Noida. It is 260,000 square feet. And this is Greater Noida completion by November this month end. And this is going to be green factory. We are trying for platinum rating. Next slide. This was a challenging job we received in the period of COVID. Time was a constraint, and they wanted some innovation. So Colgate team approached us, and they wanted to do this job within very low time. And secondly, they wanted some innovation. I remember some comments from one of my friends in Colgate. He asked that I want any graphics, effect on this type of cartons. And their first preference was use handmade board for these cartons. Because this product is, say, our ancestral type of product. This is oil pull. They wanted to use some traditional type of board. But that was having limitations. Innovation was visualized to make handmade look and feel carton using FBB board. Using handmade boards may need to compromise in printing quality and attach to high cost too. Suppose I use handmade boards, so we have to compromise on quality for printing because handmade board can't give you the same quality. And the customer wanted his logo to become sharply, and for foiling it requires to be plain surface. Design required plain surface area also for foiling as well as high gloss areas. We thought of possibilities and designed a unique process to make cartons, leaflets, and labels with the same touch and feel of handmade board and paper. And concept was given a name called fibre print. So we already applied for patent. So this is the result we got it. You will find some areas are gloss and smooth. We did the foil also. These are normally totally smooth area. And gloss embossed area we will find. We use 3D embossing at some areas. And we created handmade look and feel. We supplied leaflets, labels, and cartons with the same effects and same feel. This is our new innovation. We developed, say, a few months ago. We called it label on label. Actually, we developed, the idea came in mind as per the need of customer. Customer wanted to have everything, which was possible or not possible. So customer asked for 2-layer material, 2-layer label. Condition was that base layer required to be bigger die in comparison of other layers. So base label should be bigger than the top layer. base layer must be of material paper because it should be tearable. Once you paste the label, it should not come out completely. That was his first requirement. And upper layer, what he wanted upper layer? Smaller dia in comparison of other layers. Metal must be film because he want to keep that sometime in freeze. So top layer should not have moisture inside. So he wanted to use resistant to humidity and can be kept in freezer for some time. So top metal required to be film. Film printed from inside also required inside also. The top layer must be printed, inside layer must be printed. And it has to be perfectly registered with base label material. Film printing from top side perfectly registered with bottom layer and other side of same layers. Now, this label is having 3 types of adhesive zones. Open tab area, you will find there is open tab area inside the label. There should be no adhesive. Reopenable area with multiple times you can reopen it, that should have adhesive. And some area, tight bonding area at corner, so that to avoid accidentally opening of complete layer from the bottom layer. So suppose you want to check the layer again, you want to read matter inside, so you should not accidentally remove the label. So he wanted high bond area at one corner. Excellent. So challenges were how to paste top material with back side printing on bottom layer, because we are using 2 types of material. Required to be registered with base material. How to create 3 different adhesive zones, no adhesive, removable adhesive, and permanent adhesive. How to remove 2 different matrix online, because now this type of label created 2 types of matrix. One is intact and one is non-intact. So how to remove non-intact matrix. Both layers were having different dimensions. Bottom was bigger than upper one. Next slide. It was looking difficult at first thought. Customer told us that almost same type of labels are being used by companies in Europe. But bottom layer and top layer metal were same in that case. It means that were easy to produce, but he wanted top layer to be filmic layer this time. European label converter might be using multiple machines to make this type of label, but we having limitations of machines. AGPL decided to check the feasibility. It was taken a big challenge. Visualize the process, keeping in mind manufacturing capabilities and limitations of machines at AGPL. It took almost 1 month time when we were sure about the manufacturing of labels as per customer's need. AGPL made some trials and was assured of success. Order accepted from the customer. All trials were made at slow speed of machine. Team was sure about that it would be possible to get the same result high speed. That was the mistake. This was the failure mode which was upsetting but did not make us to surrender. We redesigned the process after a long thought process. Idea clicked at midnight and was communicated to all team members. Do the trial next day. I was thinking. It was looking like that we committed to come as customer, and how to face the customer. We almost spent 1.5 months for them. So it was his wastage of time. So it was really very difficult to face the customer. So we were thinking again, and the idea was clicked at midnight. At the same time, I transferred the message to my team that we are going to make the next trial to the next day morning. Idea clicked, and next day came with the flying colors, and it was a big success. Luckily, we were able to do it. All this took almost 2.5 months from requirement to success. We found one of the most difficult label of our label career. So I am in the line since almost 45 years, but it was the most difficult label of my life. So I took almost 2.5 months to make this label. The label is like that. You can see the labels. This is the complete label on the left side. Small upper label, metal is film. Bigger lower label, metal is paper. There's no adhesive zone behind this bottom zone. There's a thick screen on transparent on the top. Bigger lower label, metal is paper. Small upper label, metal is film. And inside printing is there is perfectly registered, and strong adhesive zone for high bonding in the corner. Thank you. Thank you very much.